Nestled in historic downtown Apex, there's a place where you can experience the wonders of craft beer. Enjoy a wide selection of beers from North Carolina, the U.S., and around the world. And it's only at the Beer Dispensary.
Hi, I'm Glenn. This is Dave with NC Beer Guys. We promote NC Craft Beer online at ncbeerguys.com. We do these videos to introduce you to some of the great brews that's available across North Carolina. And today we're drinking the beer out of a relatively new brewery in Saxapahaw.
Kind of new.
Saxapahaw.
Saxapahaw.
That's right. So what are we drinking?
Okay, so today we're drinking the year-round favorite, and I've had this.
I haven't had this, I don't think. You have?
It's freaking awesome.
Oh, good. Good.
The St. Benedict's Breakfast Dubbel out of the relatively new Haw River Farmhouse Ales of 1713 Saxapahaw-Bethlehem Church Rd in Saxapahaw. They call themselves local and sustainable. Haw River says they are local, sustainable, socially responsible, and family owned. It's more than recycling bottles or donating kegs to a fundraiser. It's the core of who we are, and we're serious about it. Yeah. Owners Ben and Donya believe true sustainability starts with sustaining the health of a community, enriching the lives of our friends and neighbors. It's about jobs, resources, and collaboration supporting our environmental and human capital, and it's a two, sometimes three-way street. Working across fields, streams, and small towns to enhance a region that's already growing and prospering. Okay, I didn't read that right. This is why we're chosen to source as many ingredients that go into our brew kettle from as close to our brewery as possible, and to brew that beer from our home in the heart of Saxapahaw. It's what's really important to us, the core of what makes Haw River Farmhouse Ales what it is. What it is. If you haven't yet visited what they call their little brewery smack dab in the middle of Saxapahaw, we invite you to do so. The tasting room and patio are open this summer and waiting for you. Boom.
They're great people doing great things.
Yep.
And they're getting such great reviews on everything they put out of there.
It's crazy wild.
So what did it say about the St. Benedict?
So, St. Benedict's Breakfast Double, brewed with organic flaked oats, dark chocolate, and locally roasted Sumatran and Ethiopian Harar coffee beans from Morrisville's Muddy Dog Roasting Company. So there you go.
Local.
Yep. Our Trappist-style breakfast double is smooth, silky, eye-opening take on a classic style with floral aromatics of deep roasted coffee, spiced fig, and rich, creamy cocoa.
And you have had this, you say?
It's freaking nuts.
Oh, nice.
I will say from my ignorance, because a triple is golden.
Yeah.
And a double is not.
It's not, right.
So when I got handed, I went, is this the right beer?
You had this on draft.
Yes, I had it on
not
draft.
Not in the bottle version, so sometimes there are variations.
But
now, one of the other things I picked up in the description, which you sometimes have a problem with, it said this fig. You always, on these dark fruits, are kind of, you don't always know dark fruit one from the other.
Right.
Raisins,
when you say dark raisin, dark cherry, and things like that, I'm lost on.
This should be fig.
It should be fig.
Should be. But first thing you get is the nice coffee aroma.
Oh yeah, it's the beautiful aroma. It really hits, not overwhelming, but it's enough.
Right.
It's enough. Yep. It's got a coffee flavor.
But not so coffee like some. We've had some breakfast stouts and some other coffee porters and some coffee beers. They're overwhelming with the bitterness of the coffee.
And so if they say it and you expect it, that's fine. I mean, that's great.
For you coffee drinkers, it's fine. Some of us are not coffee drinkers, and it really does. It can be it can be too much. It's like a bourbon flavored beer or a bourbon based beer, bourbon aged.
Right, if it's too much.
It's like you must be drinking bourbon.
Right.
I'm the kind, if I'm going to drink coffee, which I don't, but I don't always want a beer that's going to be so much coffee.
You drink iced coffee.
I do drink iced coffee, but it's mostly milk and sugar when I drink it. But this is great.
This is why I fell in love with this beer, because it's so.
But what I would refer as low profile coffee allows some of the other wonderful things to come through in this beer. Because there is that darkness, that figginess, that fruitiness kind of in the back end.
See, I'm not getting fig, and
maybe your palate doesn't do dark fruits.
Maybe my palate
just don't do dark fruit.
Maybe I just don't do it.
Right, do dark fruit.
Because I mean, it's like Fig Newton. So no, it is. but I'm not getting that. I'm getting the coffee flavor.
I've never
but
seen
it's
you
so,
eat Newton either, so you just these are fruits.
Yeah. So, but I love the flavor of it. It's not overwhelming coffee, but it's nice and smooth, and it's just.
I think this is great.
I think it's a fantastic experience, and it's a double. It's like I said, it caught me off guard because it is a darker beer, and it just shows you that hey, I need to do my research to know, singles, doubles, and triples.
Into here.
Yeah.
Now, what's the alcohol on this? This is a 7.2% ABV.
Oh, that makes it even better.
So that's kind of nice in the morning. It can wake you up and pep you up, get you going.
I don't know if it has enough caffeine to do that.
Well, between the alcohol and the coffee, it should kick you out of bed anyway.
As long as it's year round and I can get this whenever I want. Okay, it's awesome.
So what do you think? This is getting a little off tangent. This upside down man on the label means. I'll have to ask Ben. The man is upside down on the label.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really know that. It's not like it's an upside down beer.
Like it's flipped.
Because he's obviously
analyze it.
He's drinking his coffee
upside down,
but his coffee's not pouring out because it's steaming. Ben, we need to know what's up? Upside down man. There must be a story to it. They didn't put that man on there upside down on purpose.
No,
I mean by accident. They did it on purpose. It's there for some reason.
Yeah, and I have to get that label.
No, they do have some. Don't they have some upside? They called them series upside somethings.
Oh, please don't ask me that.
There are others they call. I think that's the deal.
I just know Haw River does a lot with local, which is phenomenal because there are a few breweries that really in North Carolina do super local. I mean, like your backyard local. And they really push that. And that's what really makes them impressive.
Now, I'll just read this description a little different than the one I pulled off the line.
Oh, great.
Well, not much different, but they actually say this one has 2 types of freshly roasted coffee beans.
Okay.
Still from Muddy Dog in Morrisville.
Yeah, it's the Sumatran and the Ethiopian.
Okay, see, they don't say that here. And they talk about a Belgian chocolate. The chocolate.
No, you didn't get dark chocolate.
And cocoa nibs, crisp, dry beer, smooth softness. So this is a little different in the description. Which actually, this seems more accurate than what I pulled offline.
I don't care. It's still good.
It's great beer.
Yep.
And we'd encourage you to make your way to the smack dab in the middle of Saxapahaw.
Yep.
To the Haw River Farmhouse Ales and say hello to Ben and Dwan.
Saxapahaw.
No, it's Saxapahaw. I don't know what you Yankees think it is. It's Saxapahaw.
Saxapahaw. So
we just stuck a syllable in there for good purpose.
That's right.
Until next time, this is Dave and Glenn. Remind you to drink local. Keep your beer dollars in North Carolina.